Hello, folks. Just a little word on the tragedies. First of all, my condolences to the families in Boston who've lost their family members and who have been mutilated by these two freaks, these two nut jobs. And I'd just like to say, if you don't like America, go home. Matter of fact, stay home. Don't even come. Now you take these two Chechen rebels. Now, Islam is the predominant religion where they come from in Chechnya. That's a well-known fact. So, if you know America is predominantly Christian, why would you come here? Too many of our children, our innocent children, and our women, and our citizens are being killed. Now, this type of thing is most likely is going to happen again by some group of weirdos with some kind of strange ideology. Now, let me tell you something. We have to fault our leaders for this. That's why you have to know who you are voting for. Do research on these people before you vote. And again, I say, if you don't like America, go home. What you coming here killing our women and children for? You're not doing anything to just make it matters worse. If you want to start a nuclear war, a major war, you're heading in the right direction. I like to tell some of you people who I feel sorry for them. Why don't you go over to their country and tell them about Jesus? Go ahead. Go ahead. There are some, in Chechnya, there are some, I think it's some kind of Orthodox Russian or faith, whatever. Go over there and tell them about Jesus. Matter of fact, why don't you go over there and find a black or Spanish person? Or go over there, just a regular American. You won't find one. That's why. A very few regular white Americans, you maybe, but you don't. Look, you can't go to those people's countries. A lot of those people don't even like you. Especially if you're black or Spanish. They're not going to like you anyway. But I'm going to tell you something. Just right here in this, our community right here. The Indians, East Indians have taken over everything. And a lot of them are very rude, racist, and nasty. But I don't go to their stores. But they jumped on a verbally abused a Christian, a relative of mine, but they jumped on the wrong person. And she liked to turn that store out, but she went in there and demanded respect. They sold her the wrong thing. And she demanded her money back. And she said, let me tell you one thing. I'm a born-again Christian, but I'll turn this store out if you don't give me my money back. And when you talk to me, you address me as Mrs. Such and Such. And so respect. They went to the people coming in the store and said, don't y'all come into these racist people's stores. All they doing is just taking your money. They care nothing about you. I bet you one thing. And she told them, begged them to call the cops. I bet you one thing, they refunded her 100% in full. Every penny she spent there. We have to consult our leaders and pray. Because if we don't, like I told you before, America is going to resemble, the churches are just about dead in Europe. They're going to kill Christians right here in America. You listen to some of these and vote for some of these weird politicians with some of their strange ideas. And let me tell you something. They're taking over your neighborhoods and they'll be signing your paychecks. Like I said, why don't you go to India? Certain villages, they are telling them to turn their Bibles in or they will be killed. And that's a fact. So if you don't like America, go home and stay there. Saints, pray for America. Pray.